Chapter 29, The Dream. They spent, Harry, Ron, and Hermione spent a good amount of the night gossiping over what happened and why it happened, coming up with different conclusions to why it happened. Um, they did not sleep much that night. They got up early and went to go set a letter off to Sirius explaining everything that happened. And then Sirius responded pretty quickly. And basically, the first half was like he was mad at Harry for even going out alone with Victor Crumb after everything. And then also trying to form his own conclusions. Basically, just told Harry to stay inside, practice some um, protection spells for yourself against curses and whatnot. So that's what they did. Um, Ron and Hermione had to be the test dummies. Mostly Ron, who was just hit with the stunning charm. So it basically just being knocked out multiple times. And then they had gone through a couple classes, one being divination, which Harry were being really tired and everything. Just the classroom was just hidden. So he fell asleep basically, and then he had a dream. He was riding on an owl and he flew into a house and came face to face in his dream with Voldemort and Wormtail, aka Peter. And basically, Voldemort was just scorning Peter because he had almost messed up something, and basically said, "I'm not gonna feed you to my snake this time, Nagini." But then he hit Peter. He hit Peter with a Crucio curse, and hurting him, and also apparently hurt Harry as well because his scar started hurting. And then he woke up from his dream, and he was on the floor, and he was clutching his scar, and everyone was just looking at him, worried about him. Apparently, he was screaming in the classroom. So then he went. He just kind of stormed out of the class and went to go see Dumbledore, and then he heard. He got in the office. He heard Cornelius Fudge, Moody, Dumbledore talking about what happened and trying to form their own speculations, basically trying to figure out what's going on. And then Moody points out that Harry is waiting in the back of the class and they should talk to him.